Welcome back to Candy Jack's Toy Box. If you're new to this series, then you probably just got the shit scared out of you by a creepy cat person. Probably not a great introduction to this channel, but oh well, it's too late. The damage is done. So what are we talking about today in this episode? I mentioned in the Crusher video that I bought him at an antique show. While at the same antique show, I also found three of these like classic Mr. Potato Heads from the 60s. I believe these are the first Mr. Potato Heads to actually have a plastic potato for the head. Prior to that, you would get a kit that comes with the parts, and then the idea is you would get an actual potato, or any fruit and vegetable really, and just stick the parts into those. A cute little idea, but it can be a little bit wasteful, so it does make sense to just start including your own potato with the kit. I got 3 of these sets that actually come with the original boxes, instructions, all that stuff. Super cool. Surprisingly, these are not that expensive to obtain. I think I spent like around $30, $35 for all 3 of these things. I figured they would have been a fortune. I mean, these are from the 60s. They have a lot of parts. Most of the parts are included. I mean, it's not in perfect condition, but dang. Usually when I'm looking for a toy this old in this condition, it's like hundreds of dollars. So I don't know what the deal with this one is. Maybe just people don't give a crap about Mr. Potato. I'm trying not to curse too much, but shit, it's hard. That's enough of that. Let's just walk over to my table of the review center. The table of the review center. These videos will never be scripted. Let's check it out. Here we have the 3 boxes that come with the sets. We'll start with Oscar the Orange over here. This is the one I actually keep all of the parts in. So this is, for all 3 of these, this is everything that I have. I'm not 100% sure if these are complete. They're probably not. There's probably at least some parts missing among all of these, but mostly everything seems to be here, or a good chunk of it at least. Each of these sets comes with 2 heads. So that's the Oscar the Orange head, and then the Mr. Potato Head over here. And they come with 2 bodies as well. And this one, part of the hand stem broke off, so you can no longer put a hand in that unless maybe you can get that chunk of plastic out of there. We also have instructions and things that come with these, so this is really cool. So, hey kids, get loads of extra Mr. Potato Head parts. 50 different pieces for only 50 cents. And you can see the picture here. They're actually using a authentic potato. That's not the plastic potato heads. So like these would have been the first time Mr. Potato Head actually had plastic potatoes. Or just plastic heads in general. The original ones, you just use a regular potato, as pictured here, or any fruit or vegetable. I guess the idea with these ones is that you kind of had the option. You could use the fake potato, if you want to be less wasteful, I suppose, but you can still use the actual potato. I mean, you could probably stick these parts in like a fruit or vegetable, goof around with it, and then eat it afterwards. I don't know if that's like a weird thing to do or not. As long as you're, keeping the parts clean. Okay, I have 2 of these. These are the same. And open these up, see what we have here. I think these are meant to be very, very basic instructions. Not that there's anything that complicated about Mr. Potato Head. But yeah, it just kind of gives you the basic gist of what to do here. I'll try and let you take all that in. And some Mr. Potato Heads did come with a car. I don't think any of these did, but there you go. Looking to see if there's a year on any of this stuff. Let's see one perhaps on one of the boxes. I know these are 60s. There you go, 1966 when these came out. So these are probably the oldest toys that I own. Now I'm going to demonstrate I think we get the basic gist of Mr. Potato Head. He hasn't changed much over the years. I'll give you a closer look at the parts and pieces in a minute. Let's take a look at the rest of the heads, though. So we got Pete the Pepper over here. It's got a pepper head. And then once again, they all come with a standard Mr. Potato Head. And then 2 bodies. This is actually like a Mrs. Potato Head body right there. And then we have Kooky the Cucumber. So, there we go. Yeah. Now we can take a look at some of the parts and pieces we have with this thing. There's a lot. Yeah. Some of these are not in perfect condition. You can see this is part of a foot. This plastic probably gets pretty brittle over time and just breaks, so not a lot you can do about that. There's a hat with a missing stem. Here's a little cowboy hat. This is all kinds of stuff in here. Let's put one of these characters together. Let's see the cucumber. There you go. Cucumber has a massive head, which probably won't fit in the camera angle too good, but we'll get some feet on him. Lift this up a little bit. Here we got some hillbilly buck teeth right there. Keeping the spirit of making fun of the lower class alive always. What else we got? A little hat. Okay, we'll put a hat on him. I mean, you can see the basic concept of Mr. Potato Head has not changed a lot over the years. A lot of different noses here. Put a nose on it. And we need to get it another eyeball. So a little top heavy, this one. I'm going to get wacky with it. We'll have one just... Well, the eyelash fell upside down right before I got it on. Now I can't get it back off. That's wonderful. Okay, cool. There you go. Get some ear. All the ears I have seem to be exactly the same, so not a lot of variety there. There we go. Pretty simple. So there you go. It's Kooky Cucumber. The box suggests Kooky is a female character, it seems, but I made it a dude. But let's go ahead and piss off a very specific group of people, and we'll give it a purse. That one does not want to stand up at all, but that's the cucumber one. It's Mr. Potato Head smoking his pipe. That was a big deal when they officially quit including pipes with Mr. Potato Head. It was like a big campaign for anti-smoking. So good for you, Mr. Potato Head. Good for you. Making better changes for yourself. And we'll do Oscar here. We'll give him a cowboy hat. That seems good. Here's a nose that has the peg broken off. So like I said, these are not perfect. I could probably like sand this off and like super glue a piece of a toothpick on there. And that could be like a... My camera refuses to focus, but that could be like an easy fix for this if you have any of these and you really want to be able to, you know, put the part on. There you go, just attach a toothpick. Just a basic restoration thing right there, I guess. Now we have, apart from the felt eyelashes that are really weird looking, we also have a lot of felt mustaches. So let's give Oscar a mustache. There we go, mustache. Some little, well, they're just our little tiny, beady little eyes that they got. Look so goofy. Look at that. Got a little mouth there, put on there. All right. His hands fell off. He's got. So this is something that's makes these older potato heads sort of different from the contemporary ones. Is the bodies. Modern potato head is just a head. These guys got whole little bodies with interchangeable hands and feet. Isn't that neat? So that's Oscar the Orange. We'll put him there, deliberately not making them look exactly like the pictures, you know, because that's no fun. We want to get creative. Okay, so we'll do Pete the Pepper now. Gonna bust out our feminine side with this one, do the Mrs. Potato Head body. What do we got to work with? We got a little pointy little nose, or we also have this weird little like cork nose. Do that, that's kind of fun. Beady eyeballs. Yeah, we'll give her a pipe. We got another pipe here, might as well. If I can squeeze it in there. Oh God, the pipe does not want to go in. So we're just not going to force it right now. Got some lips. Some ears. Okay, yeah. Got a little hat. Doesn't quite want to go on, and I really don't want to force anything to go on because, again, these are old pieces. A little brittle. They might break. But we'll just get all them together. Look at those. Look at those beautiful faces. Truly a sight to behold. So I gave you a good look at most of the parts and pieces. Nothing much else exciting. A little bow. Parts broken off, so I can't stick that one on. I think I showed you all the different noses. Yeah, there's some repeat parts, just like in different colors. Nothing else real exciting. These are the other two bodies that I could have used if I wanted to use the other potato heads. I don't think I do have enough parts to do those, though. I am missing something, so. Overall, considering how old this is and how many pieces it comes with, these are pretty good condition, but not 100% perfect. But I'm still pretty happy with these little guys. I mean, look at these faces. Look at those. These are children of God. All right, that's another review in the can. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Going to be having another review coming up next week. Something a little bit more modern, but still kind of old. It's still from the previous century, so I guess not that new.